about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe. Go follow.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with Eric, Brendan, Dalt, and Ballpark Tommy. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
Thank God the Eagles are an actual Philly team and won the Super Bowl, because my God, dude, is this team absolute dog shit. And I swear, if they go on this road trip and they go 0-6 and they come back and nobody's fired, nobody's been DFA'd, no changes have been made, I'm going to personally drive up to Citizens Bank Park, march right into John Middleton's office, grab him by the whatever, and like knock some sense into him, because this team just the past couple nights has no fight, has no sense of passion for this game. Rob Thompson is a complete doofus and moron. Everybody on the team sees that. And they're not playing with any kind of fire in them. Like, I really needed a couple hours after the game ended. That's why we didn't do a post-game show directly after the game ended, because I needed a few hours to really sit here with my thoughts and process what I needed to say, especially on this show, because I just can't sit here every damn night and say the same goddamn thing every fucking night. Like, it gets to a point where it's just so repetitive and so tiring with this team that I don't even want to watch the games anymore, because I know for a fact that this team is just not going to win. And I knew for a fact today, Fratty, that with Taijuan Walker on the mound, that he was going to look like an absolute and complete bum. I mean, what did you think? And then we'll get into the whole Taijuan Walker debacle.
Oh, man. I don't know what to say, but to all the people out there saying it's early in the season yet, I just want to let you all know that you guys got to realize something here. There's so many good teams in the NL West that if the Phillies do not get their act together by mid-season, they're in deep trouble not making the playoffs, and their season probably be over already, and will already be over 2 to 3 months already, because just think about it, guys here. San Diego, San Francisco Dodgers.
San Francisco, you mean Los Angeles Dodgers?
Los Angeles Dodgers, all those teams they're playing really good baseball right now, and if, I know Arizona's sitting in that last wild card, but if they don't get their act together anytime soon, they're not going anywhere, because we can sit here, Shar. We can sit here and make excuses. I mean, fans can sit here and make excuses. I really don't. Saying, "Oh yeah, it's during the season." It's not. I mean, if you don't get your act together in the next month or two, it's not early in the season anymore. So
right. I want to kind of. Sorry, go ahead, Friday. I didn't mean to cut you off.
But other than that, I mean, the team. I feel like the team. A lot of the guys are just not into it right now for some reason. So,
right.
But
sorry, go ahead.
But yeah,
keep cutting you off. I'm sorry.
Sorry, but yeah, we'll get deeper up. But I'm gonna get. Well, I'll let you have the floor again, Charles. I'll get a little deeper into it as we go through the show. So,
I mean, I want to apologize for cutting you off. Sorry, I didn't mean to, Freddy. But I kind of want to piggyback off of your point of the whole April thing, and then we'll get into our first topic. But for those of you that are believers, as I like to call them, for those of you that you really think that this team has a shot, you think that this team, oh, it's only April. It's only April. I really, really I mean this from a place of respect. I really want you to go and look at yourself. I've said this before. Look at yourself in the mirror and really ask yourself what has changed from the past couple of years offensively. Because to me, nothing has changed. This team strikes out at things they shouldn't be striking out on. They ground out with runners in scoring position. Their bullpen absolutely sucks. Starting pitching, we're using guys that we probably should have let go at the beginning of last season after he completely blew it. I'm looking at Taijuan Walker. Dave Dombrowski doesn't know how to successfully trade for people. Dave Dombrowski doesn't know how to successfully build this team like Howie Roseman with the Eagles. I mean, Howie Roseman's really the only GM in Philly right now that knows what the fuck he's doing. Because Dave Dombrowski doesn't. Daryl Morey doesn't. I don't even know who the Flyers GM is because I really don't give a fuck about the Flyers because literally, the Flyers and the Sixers are absolute dog. So, I'm just... I really want people to open their eyes and really just look at the bigger picture with this team. I really, really don't think that this is a playoff caliber team right now. And sure, they might make the playoffs. They might. I mean, it's early in the season, sure. But realistically, if they do somehow pull it off and they do somehow make the playoffs, if this is how they're going to play, I don't see them going far because you have Carlos Hernandez in your bullpen who absolutely sucks and let up some runs today. You don't have anybody good. Tanner Banks isn't good. Joe Ross, in my opinion, I mean, he's decent, but he still lets up runs. Kerkering fell off a couple nights ago. Romano sucks. So, this bullpen is just terrible, and we didn't do anything to fill it. But getting into our first topic, first thing I want to talk about, Taijuan Walker looked like an absolute bum again tonight. And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, he only let up 2 runs. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He turned this game into an unnecessary bullpen game. His velocity is terrible. His control sucks. He was at 65 or something pitches through 2. And I get it. Ray really didn't do anything much for the Cubs, but he went 5 innings. I need Taijuan Walker to actually go out there and give a good quality 5-6 innings so we don't have to blow through our bullpen as easily as we did tonight. 3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. His ERA is still sub 3, so I'll give it to him. I mean, that's not terrible. It's 2.78. But again, you're 1-2 on the season. You look absolutely terrible. And Joseph, he didn't even serve meatballs today. He didn't even let up home runs. It was just small little bloop hits that really just didn't work for him. And I will say this. He worked harder than he needed to because there's 2 guys, and I'm going to get into this in a minute, who are my clowns of the game. There's 2 guys behind him who can't do their fucking jobs. One guy's earning $300 million and looks like an absolute bum, and the other plays left field and is slow as shit. And literally the entire game, I'm sitting there watching the damn game, and every time I saw that there was a hit, you know where it was to? It was to left field in the goddamn netting that the Cubs have, the little vine thing. I don't know what it's called. But every time I saw that there was a hit, it was to that damn corner in left field. And Kepler is running over there slow as shit, trying to get the fucking ball and just doesn't know what he's doing. Doesn't know what he's doing. And in that first inning, I get it. It's windy as all hell in Chicago. I mean, we have a natural Chicagoan, I think that's how you say it, in Ash here, who's on our main show, and she texted us that the rain and wind was horrible. So I get it. The wind is horrible. But, Kepler, my fucking God. Even the announcer said it. It was a routine flyout, and you just looked like you had nothing in you. Absolute nothing. Piss poor fucking performance from Max Kepler. And I'm sorry, but Dave Dombrowski, this is the best you can fucking do? Like, out of everybody that was available in the offseason, Max Kepler? Really? Like, I'm so taken aback by just how bad Dave Dombrowski trades people, signs people, because you look at all these other teams, right? And I get it. We have luxury tax. I get it. But so do all these other teams, right? I just like we have one of the highest payrolls in baseball. So I get it. We can't sign people that we want. But again, really? This is the best you can do? And this is the best performance they can give, Fratty? Like, Taijuan Walker's not the answer. He's not. And I can't sit here and, like, watch him pitch anymore. I need Ranger to come back. I need Taijuan to go. I'm going to say it. What do you think, Fratty?
It's a tough one, but at some point, I mean, something has to give here. Taiwan Walker, he only allowed a couple of runs, and he hasn't been pitching as bad as previous seasons, as the previous season, as of last year, and as of spring training. But my thing here is, I just don't understand. I'm more ticked off at the Phillies offense tonight than Ty Walker, but I'm more ticked off that they're not getting anybody's run support. And I think some of these pitchers, I wouldn't say, and via Jordan, like you mentioned, Jordan Amato, he's my least favorite bullpen pitcher out of all them. But via him is he can't be, well, he's the biggest blame in that bullpen, but I can sort of blame Walker a little bit, and but I can't blame the other bullpen guys besides Kirkering and the guys costing the games and Hernandez with that boot today. But overall, something has to give here, because the Phillies offense is really the main blame right now, because some of these pitchers, I think the part of the reason why they're getting disgusted is because the offense is not giving them run support, and I think that's a part of the main reason why they're getting frustrated too. So
Right.
I really have, it's like I almost have no words to say. That's really I have like no words with the way this team is playing, because what I mean, you really can't say many positive things with this team right now. It's just it's another mess that's going on, and I remember, before we get on to the next topic soon, I remember, Shard, you saying to not get excited about the season, and you were kind of right about that. And so far,
Hey man, what can I say? What can I say? I'm a prophet, I guess.
but anyway, that's what I have to say about that.
I don't want to sit here and say I was right, but also I was right. Like, here's the difference, right? And I said this during the Mets series, right? You look at a team like the Mets, and the Mets really just picked off right where their season ended, right? Granted, they didn't make it to the World Series, but they were really hot going into that postseason, and they got defeated by the Dodgers, but they came into this season and they're just really hot. The Phillies, on the other hand, are the opposite. They ended the season really cold and just looked absolutely terrible. The bullpen was absolutely terrible. We move into this season, we think, okay, we can leave that behind us. And I mean, we're just picking up right where we left off, like, just again, bats are cold, offense sucks. This is the third, fourth time, fifth time that we've been shut out so far this season. Just haven't been able to hit the ball when we have runners in scoring position. I think we were 0 for 7, 8, 9, something like that today. I just we just can't do anything. And we absolutely sucked. But I want to go through the pitching real quick, and then I'm going to go through the batting. For pitching, Banks was after Walker. He went 1 inning pitch, 2 hits, allowed 1 earned run, 1 strikeout for an ERA of 3.86. Jose Ruiz, he looked okay. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 5.4 ERA. Hernandez, again, I can't stand him. 1 inning pitch, 2 hits, 1 run. He earned that. 1 strikeout. His ERA is an 8 even. And then Kirk Green came in to close. 1 inning pitch, no hits, no runs, 1 strikeout, 5.79 ERA. So again, Dave Dombrowski, this is the best you can do for this bullpen. Really, dude? Really? I can't get with it. But looking at the offense, Friday, like you said, this offense isn't doing much to help these pitchers. They're really not. I feel like it puts a lot more stress on these pitchers when the offense just looks like absolute dog. Stott 0 for 4, 1 walk. Turner, I $300 million down the drain. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Turner 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Harper 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Schwarber 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Just again terrible, swinging at bullshit pitches. Castellanos 1 for 3 with 1 strikeout. Kepler 1 for 3, 1 walk. Realmuto 2 for 4. Bohm 0 for 3 with 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Rojas 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout. Cal Stevenson came in to pinch hit and then play center field. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. This team is absolutely terrible. If they have runners in scoring position, they're going to ground out for a double play. If they, need to have a hit, they're going to strike out at just pitches that are way outside, or they're going to just look at a pitch right down the middle of the goddamn plate for a strikeout. I just cannot understand the velocity of Kevin Long and this team. You would think by now, year after year after year of just the same bullshit. And again, I've said this before. I get it that hitters are stuck in their way. I get it. But if you really want to be a team where you are making the postseason, you're making a deep run, you gotta lay off some of these pitches. And I get it that pitchers throw things that look like strikes, and then it curves, it's a knuckleball, it's all different kinds of pitches. I get it. But you really just gotta learn how to lay off certain pitches. I can't comprehend where, like Joseph said here, there's quite a few times that we, a count starts 3-0 or it starts 3-1, and you need one more ball to walk, and you get that ball, but you know what they're doing? They're swinging at it. It goes foul. They don't take it for a walk. So again, you could very easily take a walk, but you're wasting it by swinging at that ball. You're wasting it. I'm telling you guys now, and I've said this before, if the Phillies laid off pitches, they could very easily walk in a run every other game. I guarantee it. Because you look at some of these pitchers and how they pitch, they have no control, no velocity, similar to the Phillies, but it's just all over the place. And the Phillies just can't understand that and lay off pitches. So, Fratty, I agree with you, man. I don't know. The Eagles pick yet? I'm not really watching the draft.
Yeah, they're picking right now.
They're picking right now. All right. Well, I see you're engrossed in the draft, so I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next topic while you're looking at the pick, and then you can inform us. But I want to get into my clowns of the game, and I've kind of already talked about this, but I have 2 clowns of the games, and I want to talk about them each separately. Max Kepler, him in left field is an absolute joke. I said this before. He just, that first inning, I get it, it's windy, But you very easily, and even Tom and Kruk said this, you very easily could have caught that ball. It was a routine flyout. It would have saved Taijuan Walker with his pitches. And again, that's one of the reasons why Taijuan Walker had to work so hard and his pitch count was so high. The other reason is Trey fucking Turner. What are you doing? JT Realmuto is one of the quickest catchers with his pop time. Very easily did he throw that ball to you to get King Tucker out at second base. And for you to just sit there and like not even try, not even swipe and allow him to steal, like what are you doing, bro? Like that again, that was just a very easy routine catch the runner stealing the base. And he just didn't have any urgency, didn't have any sense of need to swipe his glove down. So I can't understand what these players are doing. And I really do think that we wasted $300 million on a shortstop that can't do what he needs to do. And I think Chris said this the other night when he was on. Trey Turner needs to go from the second spot. He needs to be moved down. Put somebody else in there. What do you think, Friday?
Yeah, I think he does, but I cloud of the game. Of course, I have to go to the whole Phillies offense. There are the clowns of the game. You have Bryce Harper, $330 million, and he sometimes acts like he doesn't even want to play. He just swings. He'll just swing at anything, and it's crazy. And Trey Turner gets paid all that money, and he'll just look at the pitch. So those are the two main guys that are my clowns of the games from the offense. But the whole offense in general, maybe besides Bryson Scott, he at least stole a base, walked, but he at least kind of tried. But everybody else from the offense is pretty much clowns of the game, and I think. I just don't get it because think about it. Your offense, you first game, you scored 4 runs in garbage time in the 9th inning. The second game gets the Mets, who scored 1 stinking run, gets the Mets. The third game, we score 3 runs, 2 of them being before the 10th inning, and then scoring 1 in the 10th. But that was with a guy on second base. So we scored with a ghost runner. So technically we scored 2 without a ghost runner, and then 1 with a ghost runner in that Wednesday against the Mets, and then we scored nothing. So really, our offense has scored 8 runs in 4 games. That's an average of 2 a game. I think I got it right. 8 runs because 4-1, 4-1-2. And no, I'm wrong. 4-1-3. Yeah, 8 runs. 8 runs in 4 games. Average 2 runs a game. That's not gonna win you games, and that's not going to win you any games in the playoffs. Averaging 2 runs a game, if your pitching is going to average giving them more runs a game. So. Hold up.
Oh, I'm on mute. Man, I'm just not having it tonight. But R Seeker, appreciate you being in here. You've been in here the past couple of nights, and we appreciate you being a consecutive listener. But I'm just so. Let me start by saying this: sell the team, John, is a joke. I don't actually want John Middleton to sell the team because he's one of those owners that is probably the best owner in baseball. Just passionate about the fans, passionate about the city, passionate about, opening his checkbook for trying to sign people. I do think, though, that you are right here in your comment that it is a Dave Dombrowski issue. And I think it's a Dave Dombrowski issue. I think it's a Rob Thompson issue, where he just can't manage. I don't think he's a good manager. I really don't. But that's just my personal opinion. I think that he doesn't and create a lineup that's good enough offensively. I don't think he knows how to manage a bullpen. He makes the wrong decisions at the wrong times, and I can't get behind it. But kind of to close out the show, the Phillies are on a losing streak. Looking at their last couple games, I mean, they look terrible. We have not won a game since Saturday, April 19th against the Marlins. We lost that last game in the series, and we are now on a 5-game losing streak.
Yep.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're on a 5-game losing streak. So this is just absolutely terrible. Piss poor performance from the Phillies. And that's really all I have for you guys tonight. I'm not excited to watch this team anymore. I'm not excited to watch them tomorrow. I'm going to because I want to bring you guys a show, but I'm just not excited to watch them anymore. I'm not excited. I told you guys at the beginning of the season this is going to be a lackluster season, and I'm glad that that's coming to light. Tomorrow, though, for the Phillies, sitting at 13-13, we are exactly at 500. I think it's time to start sounding the alarms because if we lose tomorrow, we start going under 500. Jesus Luzardo, left-handed pitcher, 2-0 on the season, 2.08 ERA with 36 strikeouts. Against Ben Brown for the Chicago Cubs. Right-handed pitcher, 2-1 on the season, 4.57 ERA with 26 strikeouts. So that is tomorrow at 4:05, and then Sunday at 7:10. I don't understand why tomorrow's 4:05 and then Sunday 7:10. I feel like it should be the other way around, but whatever. Excuse me. But on Sunday, Aaron freaking Nola, right-handed pitcher, 0-5 on the season, doesn't have a win yet. I'm fully expecting a loss on Sunday. 6.43 ERA, 31 strikeouts. For the Cubs, Jamison Talon, right-handed pitcher, 1-1 on the season, 4.73 ERA with 24 strikeouts, and that closes out the Cubs series before we come back and play the Nationals at home. Again, I'm really just not expecting much. Like Joey said here, I'm ready to wake up tomorrow and be hurt by the Phillies again. So we'll see what happens. I really hope that they just spend the night in the batting cage and learn how to hit a damn ball. But that's all we have for you guys tonight. The Phillies lose 4-0, and they get shut out again. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Again, 4:05 start. So we'll probably have a post-game show probably around 7 or 8. We'll see. But hope everybody has a good night. Don't let this Phillies loss get you down. Do what you got to do to get over it. But we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Everybody, have a good night.
The Vikings!
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! It's gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball!
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe. Go follow.